What you doing?
I am building a fire for pizza.
Oh.
Brick oven, wood-fired pizza pizza oven that I got for Christmas from my thoughtful son.
Oh, how sweet of
It was
him.
very kind of him.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I think it was kind of him, but it might not have been. He might have just had a motive that he wanted some pizza. But either way, I'm satisfied with the desire to make a pizza oven fire. We want to build this good. I'm not very good at building fires inside such a small box, but we're going to see what comes out of this.
He did a pretty good job.
This is mesquite wood. We're going to use this. And then once I get that really good and hot, I'm going to throw this one in there. A little oak.
So we're going to have some wood-fired pizzas, huh?
I hope so. I think. Let me try something else.
What is that, your apron clothes?
This is the daddy-o of the patio. I got that from my daughter, Kinsey.
Show us what that looks like.
Huh?
Show us what that looks like. Nah.
So we got that going in there. Let's see if we can get a fire going. I don't want to use lighter fluid inside of this. I don't want that flavor. But we're going to try to get us a good fire going. And I think we're going to do just fine.
And we'll see what happens.
I'm going to put a little piece of
Looky
mesquite in
there.
with it.
We got some smoke going on. Look at that. I think it is smoking.
You wouldn't want to do that in the summertime under here. Look at this pizza stone. Dang, that's going to be so
Boy,
good. You talk about brick oven, wood-fired pizza, man. It's running right now at 750 degrees. It's good and hot. We'll have a nice pizza by the time the dough's ready. We're gonna make some pizzas on the pizza oven, and it's a chilly day. Man, this thing's heating up the whole patio. I love it. It's almost like a wood-burning stove,
Yeah.
but it's a pizza grill. You can cook other food on it. You can cook steaks and stuff. I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, you can. It's got grill grates. You can make some wood-fired steaks in that thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to though.
Nah. It's gonna
I
be
gotta-
good.
I got no mama doesn't know me.
That's why you're doing it, not me. I buy the already made pizza dough.
I haven't. Yeah. I haven't kneaded dough since I was a kid, Terry. I don't really know what I'm doing.
For pizza dough.
Yeah.
So,
So we're gonna start with our first pizza, and I'm not a pizza guy anymore. That was high school, a long time ago. And we'll see if we can make something happen here. It's not the greatest dough; it don't look that pretty, but we're gonna see what we can come up with. So I'm just gonna make a meat lover's pizza here. I got just a little bit of olive oil and some Italian seasoning on the crust here. Give it that base, and we're just gonna slap some of that down there like so. And then you just start in the middle and kind of work your pizza dough around the edges and everything. Get that sauce nice and everywhere. It's not going to be pretty, but a real pizza is never really in uniform. I mean, I'm not a pizza dough guy, so I've said that, but you know, I'm not the hand toss kind of guy. I wish I was. I wish I had that skill. Maybe someday we'll get there, but we are not there. So then we're going to just start with a handful of cheese and just cover this thing with some cheese. And then I'm going to put some toppings and some more cheese. So I've got an Italian blend cheese here. It's got a little bit of mozzarella, a little bit of provolone. I think some Asiago. I like a lot of cheese on my pizzas. I hope you do. And if you don't, that's okay. You're not eating at my house tonight anyway, so it's no big deal. Now we're gonna throw some ham on there, some Canadian bacon. And I'm just gonna throw them on there. Just don't be afraid to be liberal with it. I mean, it's your pizza, you know. We don't have to pay for extra toppings in the Leak House, so that's a good thing. I'm just gonna load this thing up, and I'm hoping it comes out really good, and we'll get ready to make it and make the next one. And so we just, now typically when they teach you to make pizza, you start in the center and work your way around. I'm not doing it like they do in the restaurant. I'm just doing it like I do at home. But that's good coverage on the pizza toppings there. So we're gonna throw some ground beef, pre-cooked, nice and fine. Look at that. That's what you like on your pizza. Nice fine ground beef. I think it's gonna be great. You can't smell it on the video, but here I cooked this with some Italian seasoning and garlic. It's gonna make a great pizza topping. And I mean, it looks good. It may not be the best.
Sure does.
But it looks good. And then we're gonna throw some pepperoni on there. And actually what I'm gonna do before I put the pepperoni is, you want the pepperoni on top of the cheese. So we're just gonna throw some more cheese on there, like so. And it's a mess. So if you're afraid of a mess, don't make pizzas at home because it's always gonna be a mess. And then we just throw that on there. And we're gonna throw some pepperonis on there, okay? And I'm gonna do the pepperonis uniform style like we're supposed to. And you gotta cover it up with a lot of pepperoni. Everybody likes pepperoni in this house.
Yes.
Except Cassidy, but she'll be okay. We'll make her a cheese pizza when we get done. We're just trying to make one here and see what happens. And then, of course, I'm going to go out and check my pizza stone and make sure everything's good and hot before we throw anything on there, because the first one might be a complete disaster. And that's just part of learning. But it's a lot of fun, and I'm excited. My son bought me this for Christmas, and out of his own money. And so I'm going to go check the stone, and we'll be back with our first pie. We're going to try to slide that right on that stone. It should slide right off, and it looks like it's trying to. And then need to get up underneath it just a little bit from that pizza peel. Get that up under there just a little bit, and slide it up just a little more. Yeah, and we'll keep an eye on this and see what happens. I'm gonna shut this. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes on each side. Now look at that. That is cooking the way it's supposed to. I mean, look at that. Look at the crust here.
We lost some pepperoni, but
That is beautiful. Beautiful
not
crust.
bad for your first.
Not bad for my first pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one in. Pizza number 2. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, looks yummy.
We're gonna go and take this in here. It's a smorgasbord.
There it is. It's all done.
Homemade pizza night. Woo, pizza and wings.